what we have here will take podcasting to the next level. What do you think?
It's an amazing piece of kit, James.
I'm James from Better Music, and this is Jenny.
Hello, I'm Jenni Atkinson. I do radio training for 2XXFM 98.3.
And we're checking out, together, the new RØDECaster Pro all-in-one podcasting machine.
It's an amazing piece of kit. I've been doing a little bit of research on it, and it's fantastic. I can see how people can move to another level with using this piece of kit. A lot of people who we train at the radio station to do radio do a lot of podcasting at home on their computers, and they'll be using a piece of software called Audacity perhaps and one microphone. But if you want to take it to a whole new level, I think this is the piece of kit for you.
Yeah, and a brief overview of it. This thing can do 4 microphones channels. It's got 4 mic pre's that are very easy to use. The whole thing is just simple. I couldn't believe how easy it was to use, actually. It's got the ability to do Bluetooth, so you can call somebody and have our conversation straight in recorded to either the micro SD card or USB to your computer. You can also record through a phone as well, through the TRRS connector, as well as connecting it to your computer. That can also play music or any other audio that you want to run through this, which is pretty cool. You can open up sound libraries and stuff like that and just kind of on the fly do a few things.
That's right, and you can load stuff up to those pads there for stings, which is great.
That's it. So it comes preloaded with a couple of funny things and a couple of useful things too, but you can actually customize this completely.
That's a good one. After I tell a joke, you can do that one. That's good.
We're going to call our good friend Noof McDonald, and he's going to come in via Bluetooth from my phone to join us. Hopefully he picks up.
Let's hope so. It's ringing.
Anticipation.
You mean?
Noof!
Hey mate, how are you?
Dude, good. How are you going?
Good, good. What can I do for you, young man?
Well, we're here testing out the new RØDECaster Pro, and we just wanted to see what you thought. You're currently joining us. You're part of the video.
Fantastic.
You're on our podcast, Noof.
Oh, okay, well, I've got a couple of questions.
Oh, he's ready. He's prepared.
Oh, let's have those questions, Noof.
Okay. Here are the questions. Are you guys ready?
Yeah, we're ready.
Yep.
Okay, so what would you say is the biggest feature of the product?
The biggest feature of the product, I think, is just the overall thing it can do, which is...
The quality is amazing. It's taking podcasting to that next level. If you were using a computer and a microphone before, it's just the quality is excellent. And also, of course, you don't have to have a computer with this. You can take it out into the field as it is. You will need some power, but you can interview up to 4 people at the same time, or if you've got people sharing mics, you can do more than that.
Also phone.
Yeah.
A couple of different phones.
Of course. You could have a couple of different phones in as well. Hadn't thought of that. It's good.
But how quick is it to set up?
It is super quick. I literally turn it on, quickly do some levels.
Plug the microphones in, plug headphones in.
In fact, I'll show you how easy it is. So today, we're using a dynamic Shure SM7B classic microphone throughout the history of podcasting and radio presenting. And as everyone knows, it's a dynamic mic. So first things first, it has channel 2 here, which has 3 little tabs: microphone, setup, and voice. The first thing we want to do is go to microphone. It's a dynamic mic, so we click dynamic. We go to setup, and it will show us our level. Now, Rode have kindly shown us the sweet spot via
those green lines there. That's where we want it.
The double green.
That's it.
And you can adjust the level to make sure you're directly in the sweet spot. You can also go in the advanced options and do some cool processing features like compressing, de-esser, high-pass filter, noise gate.
And some very high-end stuff here.
Yeah, the
very
Aphex.
high-end.
You've used the Aphex before, haven't you?
I have. It's fantastic stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Aphex Big Bottom, Oral Exciter, it does a lot of really cool little things to it as well. As you can hear it affecting my voice right now.
Psychoacoustics, people. Psychoacoustics.
Yes. And then finally, you've got the voice type. So, for instance, if I have a soft speaking voice, I can have it to soft, medium, or strong, which means that if you have somebody who's incredibly loud and you don't want to be peaking, you can set it to the strong voice setting, which will help you with that. And also their tone, what kind of tone range they sit in, if they're a really low voice or medium voice or more of a top voice.
Wow,
super
so
simple.
It's got looks like a ton of features. Okay. So if you've got all that sort of stuff, I mean, what sort of price range would what would I be expecting to pay for something like this?
Well, currently it's on special for $8.49, which is just a rough kind of price guide there, which for what you're getting and being portable is actually pretty good, pretty well priced.
I think so. It's got everything you need on it.
Yeah, it definitely feels nicely built.
Yep.
It doesn't feel too cheap at all.
Quality piece of kit. Yep.
Okay, so I guess, getting back onto directly the product, I mean, sort of what role does the product, this product play in the world of podcasting?
What do you think, Jenny?
I think, as we've said before, I think for people who are currently podcasting with quite a limited setup, this will allow them to move to that next level. The quality is fantastic. And the great thing is, I think, for taking it out in the field and all that sort of stuff is brilliant as well.
And I think how simple it is incredible.
You don't need to be an advanced techo to use this thing.
Yeah. You just kind of stumble
That's a good
across
thing for
everything.
people like me.
Yeah.
Northern technology people.
Yeah.
But you just kind of stumble on everything. You kind of go, okay, well, how do I get there it is. How do I press record? Oh, there it is, the big record button. So if we had an SD card in here right now, we could just hit that red record button and it would start recording. Super cool.
Okay, so it's that simple.
Yep. And you've also got a couple of fun little pads here. So if
Can
you want
we
to
hear
make
some sounds?
Yeah, well,
James,
if you want
let's
to make things a bit more exciting and interesting, you can customize this too, but it comes with some stock sounds like, which you can't go wrong with.
After I've told that joke, a man walked into a bar.
And then you've got say something really embarrassing's happened, and you've got.
Oh dear, I made a mistake. Sorry,
made mistakes.
Yeah.
Can you hear those sounds, Noof?
Yeah, I can hear those sounds.
Oh,
That's
fantastic.
fantastic. That's actually fantastic.
Who'd have thought? Oh, there you go.
That's very good.
And say something's gone a bit awkward, you just put the crickets on.
Right.
Everyone's gone to sleep.
So with all this sort of stuff, I've got to ask. I mean, is it relevant? I mean, why is podcasting so important?
Well, podcasting's a bit of a revolution at the moment. Everyone's doing it.
There are something like 630,000 different podcasts out there in internet land, Noof. And there's 500 million, I think, on 500 million actual programs on iTunes and all that kind of stuff. So it's massive. Everybody's doing stuff from books to culinary to queer politics stuff to whatever. It's great. Ethics.
A myriad of topics and bits and pieces.
Whatever you want to do a podcast about.
Oh, but do you think that podcasting could be made into, say, like a career? Is this something you could potentially make money from?
Absolutely. I was reading some stats this very morning that there are, I think it's something like 15% of the people who listen to podcasts, and this was in the US, but I imagine in Australia here it's the same, are people who are earning over 100K a year. So, for people who are interested in advertising revenue and all that kind of stuff, that was definitely something they'd be wanting to get into, I reckon.
Well, that's pretty massive. But I mean, outside of podcasting, I mean, who doesn't want to make a bit of money? But outside of podcasting, exactly. I mean, what application could this product be used for other than that?
I mean, I could record a small band on this as well.
You could.
Yeah, because it's got, you can record onto an SD card and all that sort of thing. It's got quite a bit of storage inside as well. Yeah. So it's not just limited to podcasting. You could use it for other stuff. It's kind of like it's a 4-track recorder as well. I mean, a very fancy one, I suppose. But it's a fantastic piece of kit. But for podcasting, it's just the bee's knees.
For sure. Oh, sounds fantastic. I mean, I guess is there anything else that you'll consider as the motivation to use this product?
I'm blown away by the quality.
Yeah.
We've got 24-bit 48K in there. Yep. Which is fantastic. So you've got a nice wide range.
Okay, so got a myriad of different functions. It's priced well.
One thing that I'd like to talk about is it's got 4 independent headphone outputs, which is fantastic.
That's very good.
Which means that every one of your guests can have a different level. Now, the number 1 channel, which is the master channel, has also the ability to have solo buttons work for it. So nobody else will have the tracks soloed for them. So you don't need to worry about changing in everybody else's feed. You can just hit solo button and on channel 1 and make sure it's not peaking, see how it sounds, maybe change the microphone placement just a little bit. So you're really taking on that kind of recorder and producer kind of role as well.
Getting the levels right is so important. Don't be peaking, people. Don't be peaking.
That's it.
Yep.
And you've also got balanced outputs. So if you were to take something like this to a live scenario where you're doing like a TED talk or something like that, which I think you've done as well.
I have done a TEDx talk.
Yep. And you've got your master volume here, ready to rock and roll, super easy. One thing I do like as well is when you do have this recording and you're using the micro SD card, you've got how long you've been going and how long you've got left on your card.
Very useful.
Very useful, because you don't want to keep going for 3 hours and realize, we've actually eaten the card.
That's right. And it's not actually recording anymore, which would be bad. So you could actually stop.
Yep.
Get to a logical point of stopping, put in a new card, off you go.